Hello ladies and gents, my name is Idaho Dub, and this is the 5th installment of the Two Worlds 2 walkthrough. We have just completed the Rustler's Run, and in order for Alton and the people of Halhin to help us and restore trading to Bion, we have to find a water source. So we need to go speak with this termite guy, and he is going to tell us about termites because they have water in them. Now you need to speak with him twice, so you need to enter into a conversation with him once. He'll tell you about the termites, and then after you're done with that conversation, speak to him again. So this is the second time that we're going to speak with him.
Excuse me, but would it be too impolite for me to ask you to leave?
No, not at all. I do not want to talk to you. So after you've talked to him for the second time, he will offer to sell you one of his books. You need 25 auras to do this, or to buy it, and you should have that already. So once you buy the book, go in there, open it up in your inventory, flip through it, and then it'll prompt you to go to this spot on the map. And now you're going to have to battle some bad guys. So these are Varns, and right now my character is not very strong. It doesn't take too many blows for me to be knocked out. So before you go into this battle, I would recommend not doing what I did and just jumping into the battle. I would go and slay some smaller creatures and try to level up a little bit because these guys are tough. Now, what I ended up doing, if you don't want to do that, just make sure you have a lot of health potions and some mana potions and equip your staff and just hit them with ranged attacks. So stand as far back as you can and hit them with ranged attacks. Now, there's a point where if you run too far, they won't attack you, and that might be your best bet because it depends. I died a few times during this battle, and so what I ended up doing is I would try to only engage a couple at a time and then run back if they all started attacking me, run far away. So after you kill the first few, there's a few more people over by the wood where the termites are, similar to the wooded area where the guy we spoke to was. And same thing, you want to hit them with some ranged attacks. If you stand behind this rock, the Varn who is shooting fire at you, he will miss. He'll keep hitting the rock if you stand in the right spot. But basically, you just want to rinse and repeat and keep running back, run around, dodge their attacks, and hit them with ranged attacks from your staff. And they're pretty easy to kill. If you level up before this, I mean, my guy, all of my attributes are below 10 right now. So I definitely just jumped into this. I should have tried to do some side quests or maybe just went and slain some beasts. That's probably the easiest way to get a few more attribute points, because once you're above 10, you can basically slay a lot of these guys at once, is what I have found after I leveled up. So you just want to continue to hit them with ranged attacks. They will all eventually die, and then make sure you loot them, because looting them can help you get your money up. And you can also craft weapons, and you can disassemble. It's pretty nice, and we might get into that in some later videos, but by now you probably already have figured out how to craft weapons and disassemble them. So one other thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is true to all RPG games, you want to save often, because I have found myself several times dying and I'm like, oh, I didn't save before I went into that, and it's like a really long battle. For instance, this battle took me a while to do, so if I wouldn't have saved like halfway through the battle and I died like right now, that would have sucked, because my guy is not very strong, and I almost did just not go and do this quest. I almost went and leveled up, which is what I probably should have done, but oh well. Now we've got the final mage guy, and he's not really too bad, and you'll see here I start hitting with the ranged weapon, but he's also shooting stuff at me. And if there's one downfall to this game that I've found so far, is that your character doesn't move well while in combat. So especially when you're using the staff, see, he kind of gets caught up there. He's got real slow acceleration. So I would just advise you to hit him with ranged, but if there's only one guy, go with the sword, because, or some type of melee weapon, because it's going to be easier and much quicker fight if you just have one or two, even two people, if you just use a melee weapon. So we've cleared the area. We've cleared the area of the Varn, and now Alton needs to stay true to his word.
Do you have any news?
I think I found your drinking water near the acacia forest and the termite mounds. Can't miss it.
Are you serious?
It's not exactly ideal, but your people have little choice.
Although I rule here, I still have to discuss each of my decisions with someone before taking any action.
With who?
I can't say much here. If you want to know more, go to the lighthouse.
And we will go there in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.